Well, it says we're live now, but we shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gone dark, it's wet and windy. I've got my thing on now. I can't tell whether we're live or not. But we shall see. So, are we buffering now? The latest from living with MS in Tenerife. Let's see if we're on there. Well, according to my computer, we are on, but I haven't plugged my microphone in, so you're probably hearing the wind. Let's try this for a game of soldiers. How's that? No? It won't change. I'm going to should be okay now. Out and about somewhere in Tenerife. Here we go. Should be okay now. There we go. It is okay. Well done, Tim. So that was painful, wasn't it? Oh, half an hour late. Over half an hour late. Anyway, so what's been happening? As you know, I've got this bronchitis. I've been given extra tablets by the doc. I haven't had COVID. I've been tested for that. It's just been a terrible catarrh. And Chris has had the same, but she hasn't had it as bad as me because I've got the man flu, of course. And so what I decided to do was to test my camera with my slider out. And I thought it'd be dead easy. But then what happened is this ran out of data because it runs out today, and it runs out about 8 o'clock in the evening for some reason, not midnight. And so I had to redo that, and then I had to reconnect everything. Then I tried to connect through my phone, and then my phone wouldn't work. And anyway, you know me. So what's been going on? Well, not a lot's been going on really. I haven't been out. I've been going shopping and coming straight home. The biggest problem I got at the moment is that yeah, it's level 4, so it's masks everywhere, and you got to show your vaccination certificate when you go in a bar. But nobody's doing it. Nobody's taking it seriously at all. They're just fed up of it. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. As you can see, the weather's not very good. It's been wet and windy all day. It's just rained again now. And I wanted to go out and do some like reviews of bars and stuff, and first of all I don't get the time, because by the time I'm finished I want to go out, and then what do? Is I'm rushing around somewhere, and then the weather's been no good. Of course, my daughter and granddaughter came, or our daughter and granddaughter came for a visit, so that was good. But it's been sort of like ever since Christmas it's been something's not right. And also, I want to be able to give you some content, and I really don't have any content to give you because I don't go and eat out, I don't drink out. The walks I'm going to do when I can breathe properly. So that might be one thing, but in this weather I'm not going to do the walks either. I have been doing a diet though, or I've changed my lifestyle actually. I've been eating half of what I've used to eat, and I've cut out or cut down drastically on alcohol. I haven't cut it out because I've had a glass of wine on Friday and Saturday and had a couple of beers on Thursday. So, but I didn't drink yesterday or today or Saturday. No, Saturday I had a glass of wine, you're right. So yeah, there's been loads of things going on, and let's see what you're saying. I think Andrew said they were reinforcing the wearing a mask, so they're getting fined €100. Yeah, I mean, they've done a communication campaign today in newspapers and Facebook and stuff, reminding people that it's masks everywhere, and you have to show your vaccination certificate in a bar or any public area, because the bars aren't even asking for them, you know. And I've been in a few bars and they don't bother asking, but there's nobody policing it. And obviously if you do police it, then half the police don't believe it anyway, because they say that once the 6th wave is going down, they're going to call it endemic, which means that it's never going to go back to normal. This is the new normal now. So I don't know what they're going to do. So are they going to make people wear masks for the rest of their lives? I don't think so. So the police, I don't know whether their heart's in it, to tell you the truth, or whether they can police it. Because, I mean, I just went down to the village to get some cheese, and on the way back up, I met 3 nice people that weren't wearing the masks, and they moved to the side for me. I said thank you. He said, you're welcome. I said, you do realise that you should be wearing masks, don't you? And I said it in a sort of a nice way, but there's no really nice way to say that. And they said, no, we didn't. I said, yeah, it's not a lot of people are taking notice of it. Anyway, they all put the masks on, and we ended up having a chat. And they said, yeah, it's nobody knows what the rules really are, because they read that you need to wear a mask everywhere, then they get off the plane and nobody's wearing them, so they think, oh well, I must be wrong then. So, but I don't want this channel just to be all about masks and COVID. I started the channel to do something else, then I got famous, if you like, with doing the COVID thing, but that's not really what I wanted to do. And I wanted to be able to show you what the place was like for wheelchair users, and also what nice places you could go to in the afternoon to just have a beer and a little snack maybe. And so that's what we wanted to do. But Chris doesn't want to go out now, level 4, and so I get to go out around about 4 o'clock. But then I've done the shopping. By the time I've done the shopping, I don't really have time to do it justice. So I've maybe got an hour, and you can't really film something in an hour. And if you do film something in an hour, then it's going to take you a long time to edit all the bits you filmed to make it a nice story. I mean, Lee does a good job, and Darren John does a good job. Andrew is, he can go out and eat out every night with his missus, so he's doing a good job. And Dan's calmed down a bit on the films, but he does a good job, because when he goes and does it, he does it. You know, he does a real thing. And with me, it's basically I don't have the time to go out and do it, and the thing I want to do. And so the channel is becoming boring for you guys, and probably me as well. And then the meetup Mondays, either there's a feast or a famine on that one. It was a good idea, because people were saying, can we meet up? And it was every day, so we decided to put it on one day. And but then it became sort of a thing, and so I've actually cancelled all the meetup Mondays till further notice. I don't know whether I'm going to restart them again. Obviously, if you are on the island and you do want to say hello, give me a call. You know, WhatsApp me or send me an email is the best thing, and tell me where you are around about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever day it is, except Wednesday, because I do balcony banter on Wednesday, and I'll swing by. Christina probably won't come though. Alan Gebby says wearing masks outdoors has no clinical reason whatsoever. Well, it does have a clinical reason, because if you wear a mask you're breathing differently, so that's the clinical reason. But you're right, it's the reason that they're doing it is to make people aware that the COVID is infectious, because for some reason the figures go up, and the figures only go up if people are not aware of how they get it caught. You know, I mean, if you're in enclosed space with somebody in close proximity for a certain amount of time, then you're going to breathe in their germs and you're going to get the disease if they've got it. So I don't know what's hard to understand, to tell you the truth. So you can come out with any sort of well, there's no clinical reason, but you ought to think, like, what is the reason we're getting infected? Yeah, because we don't care, because people don't care. And so it's not the point of finding a way round the law. I think that's a UK thing. I think is that it's okay to find a way around the law. I know when I moved to Germany, I said, why don't you cross the road when the man's red? And they said, well, you're not supposed to. And there was no sort of like, well, you can just nip here and do that. And then I remember seeing cigarette machines on the street corner, and I was there with a couple of UK people, and they said, oh yeah, you can kick that off the wall at night. And I said, don't these cigarette machines get robbed? And the people looked at me like I was from another planet. So I don't know what it is. I think it's the lack of integrity and respect. That's what it is. We've lost integrity and respect. And I don't want to go on a downer here. Hi Tim, the best aspect of your channel is the daily walk you do. Great to see the off the beaten track areas. Hope to carry on with it better. Dave Wallace. Yep, I am going to start doing that again. Tim, you helped so many people in the past year or two with your great info, and me, you are the best on here. Thank you so much. Not boring at all. Love your content. Thank you. That makes me feel better. Richard's saying, I think that the weather will be better tomorrow. We're looking for cheer. We are looking to be cheered then. Please do not be disheartened. Richard, are you on the island? Neil Davis said, never boring, Tim. Thank you. Oh, people are saying I do a great job. Zelda, thank you. I don't see a problem with wearing a mask at the time being, but the people are definitely getting fed up with it. You know, I think what it is to make sure that you know, you're aware that you could get infected. Understand the clamping down on the masks. Yeah, 100 euros. Hopefully. Well, not hopefully, but I just hope that people sort of do it, and then the thing will come down. Then we'll go down to level 2, and you don't have to wear the mask anymore. You know what I mean? The solution is in our hands. I think the solution is in our hands. You'll never be bored. Yeah, something will always happen, right? Something will always happen. Anyway, so let's talk about my my new life. I actually weighed myself this morning, and I'm down from 118.7 kilos to 116.4. So it is working, and I'm not cutting out anything that I shouldn't be doing. What I'm actually doing is I am eating one portion, or maybe half a portion of something, where I used to eat loads of it, and I used to have snacks in between. And the worst thing was, I go out shopping, come back, have a couple of pints, then go to the shop, have a couple of takeaways, drink those while I'm cooking, have half a bottle of wine and then a brandy. So if you do that every day, then you're taking in a lot more calories than you should. So I decided to change my lifestyle and go ahead and it's called Friss die Hälfte in German. Eat half. So if you eat half of what you used to eat, and then cut drastically down on alcohol, and that's what we've done. I don't know whether I can take this camera inside. No, I can't. But Christina says hello. She doesn't want to go out at all. She said she'll go out maybe once a week if I force her, but she doesn't want to go out at the moment. The weather's not fantastic, and also with it being level 4, she doesn't want to get caught. I mean, we've got this bronchitis, which we probably got from our daughter, Stephanie. Am I still dark? Oh my God. Maybe I can up the ISO on this. There you go. Is that better? There you go. So that's what you get when you got a manual camera. You've got to expose automatically, or I'd set it a bit too low actually. There you go. Like the channel, Tim. I think some of the others watching should show you some more respect rather than treating it as a forum to say hi to their friends. You know, that's part of the community, community that we've built. I think I don't mind them saying hi to their friends and having a chit chat in the chat. It used to be that I thought, well, you know, you're ignoring me, but But that's not true. I think people just like getting together, and you can filter it. You can filter it, you know. I think that's what our generation hasn't got a filter. We think we have to react to everything, and so I think the younger generation, they get so much information pushed at them that they just filter it, you know, left, right, interested, not interested, and we can't do that. So our generation seems to think we have to read everything and take it seriously, which we don't. I actually found out that if you take time to relax and don't let anything bug you, then you're happier. Obviously, I'm not very good at it myself. Some things do bug me really badly, but I can't change most of these things. I mean, Father used to say, if you got a problem, solve it. If you can't solve it, it ceases to become a problem. It's a situation over which you have no control, so forget it. And I think that's good advice. That's good advice. Nothing for an encouragement from this end. Doing something similar myself. Alan Fraser, that's very good. Love the channel. Keep going. Never go. I will not give up. I'm not going to give it. Ice cream in March, Tim Denny, definitely. We were there the other day with our daughter, and it was a great afternoon. I quite like that. And they checked our certificates, so they have integrity there. I work at a race course. 30 staff wearing masks, 6,000 people not wearing masks. It's crazy. See, that's integrity. You know, if you wear the masks, then you're protecting your customers and protecting your staff from the customers. And if 6,000 people, I mean, I think is if they said we're not going to start the race until you all put your masks on, then that would work, you know. But nobody's willing to. Nobody's going to commit political suicide by forcing it, and the police aren't going to get involved because, as you say, there's probably no clinical reason for it in the public area. It does. It's like anything. Any barrier is going to stop something, right? So if you say two people talking without a mask, there is 100%. If you call that 100% infectious, right? Then if one of you wears a mask, then it's going to cut one of you down, and if both of you wear a mask, it comes down again. So it's not to say that it's useless. It's to say that it's well, it's not useless. I mean, you know, just don't get close to people. Oh, how's that? Miss vlogs when you're on. Hopefully you're well again in the morning. I'm not going to walk this week, I don't think. I mean, it's not going to be nice in the mornings, and I really want to get rid of this cough before I go. So we still listen to what Tim's saying, but we enjoy the wider community. Oh yeah. I'll say I don't mind you doing that. Just bear in mind, remember, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. It's all good, Tim, says Anthony. Leslie says, hope to see you about next month. As I say, I'm not doing the Monday meetups, you know, the evening one, because oh, I've gone really bright now. Let me see if I can I'm not doing the evening ones. Let's just do 400, that'll do. So we're doing ISO 400, there you go. Yeah, but if you do want to meet up, then as I say, send me an email. We'll organise something. I'll send you my WhatsApp number, and then we can organise something. Carl says vaccine and booster make big difference here in the UK. Could be the first country to come out of COVID. That's what they're saying on the news. I doubt that, but I doubt that very much. I love watching on the channel. It's like listening to a friend having a chat. It's a shame I can't chat to you guys. I mean, I could if you come online, but you can't on this one because this is my camera and not the system that I'm using. What's the quality like? Is it any good? It looks looking good here, actually. Yeah, Chris, my daughter came over and she brought a bronchial infection with her. And she got over it, but apparently she was still infectious. And it got me. and we were really worried because we thought it was COVID. Anyway, she doesn't have COVID, and I went to the chemist and got one of the self-tests, and that was clear. Then I went to the doctors, and they said it's catarrh, and she gave me something for the catarrh now, and so I should be right as rain at the end of the week, hopefully. Gladly buy you a drink if we see you. Thank you very much. A Tim and tonic. I'm on the Tim and tonics now. So Tim and tonic's like gin and tonic, but no gin. So it's like tonic zero and lime juice with ice cubes and a slice of lime in it. I'm quite getting used to it, really. And I've got alcohol-free beer if I fancy the taste of beer, and tea and coffee. I do have a bottle of brandy, but we only have that on the weekends, and only if we have something that deserves a brandy. So, and we didn't this weekend. What I'm doing tonight is a spinach curry with feta cheese. Now, we didn't have any spinach, so I got Beros, and so I'm just doing a Beros curry with feta cheese. And we didn't have Rogan Josh curry paste, which is in the recipe, so I'm using a Thai curry. So I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I'll put a bit of coconut water in as well, or coconut milk, sorry, and see how that works. And yeah, no bread or anything like that, I don't think. No naan bread or anything. And then tomorrow we're going to have a leftover pork, because I did a pork chop yesterday. We're going to do the leftover pork with the orange balsamico sauce with special fried rice. So a little bit of fried rice and peas and cabbage and a little bit of bacon, and then there's bits of pork in it, and that'll be nice. And then Wednesday we're having chicken, and the chicken thighs we're going to do with, I can't remember what we're doing it with now. Chicken thighs anyway. So Christina wants to eat now, so it's nearly 7 o'clock. So what's the name of the brandy we had on Monday meetup, Tim? That was Veterano. It was from Osborne Veterano. But I've got a different one at the moment, which I quite like. Okay, thanks Bob for getting me back there. I'm going to finish up now and say ta-ra. I'm going to see if I can whack this off. There you go. Oh, I got to take this out because I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, so the camera's nice now. Let's just put this back on and show you a little bit if I can. So let's turn the ISO up. There we go. Let's have automatic focus. So there's the pool. Can't see any of the islands. Behind there's the Hard Rock. Oh, that's good. I like that. Is it still wet? No, it's dried out. Ah. He's been done now. Cool dude. So, ladles and jelly spoons. This is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Signing off. Bye.